So here in Bath, check these. We've got lots of churches and Tartarian structures. What we call Tartarian there. Can you see that one? Can't really see that. A lot of people walking around, so it's early morning on a public holiday. So be careful. So I'm gonna walk. I had to go find parking, and I'm gonna walk back. So I'm walking along the waterway. Check those structures out there. There's someone walking behind me, so I'm a bit funny. We'll get closer and you can have a look. Just 1 second. So, have a look there. That's Bath. That's Tartarian if ever I saw a structure. Lots of waterways. Usually, if there's anything that's going to be classed as possible Tartarian structures or something to do with free energy, you'll see a lot of churches around. You see a lot of the similar sort of waterways that would have been accessing, I guess, water in order to turn it into energy. It's usually aqueducts of some kind. It's usually great big steeples like those ones there. And of course, over here you've got a lot of baths because it's Bath. Bath. A lot of joggers here. So it's public holiday today. And, you see that one? See if I can get a better view. Not sure what I feel about the energy. It's a bit. Somebody in my Telegram chat said it's very suffocating. I can understand that. Maybe I'm just too busy thinking about breakfast. I gotta go back to my hotel and get something to eat, considering I didn't have dinner last night. But beautiful day. I have a feeling I'm gonna get hot. See, I stupidly overdress all the time. That's okay. So I've had to park somewhere about 10-minute walk from the hotel, so I'm going to head back now. And this was a boring video, but why not show you where I am? It's kind of fun. Is that a swan?
Continue onto Spring Gardens Road.
My phone's talking to me, hang on. Is that a swan? I think it is. Oh wow, there's swans in there. Check this out. Never going to get to breakfast, but Bath markets. So I personally love anything historical. You see the swans in the water? And I've always, see, my sister and I have always read historical novels and things like that, usually set in Georgian era or Regency era. And I'm talking about things other than Jane Austen. But everyone always used to go to Bath. They went to Bath because that was the place to be. And I see why. It's quite a cosmopolitan place, possibly, but beautiful. The problem I have with Australia, sorry Australians, is the lack of history, of architectural history, I should say. And there's a sense of, I always get this sense that Australia, it feels as though it was wiped and flattened. And then everything started again. And so you get this weird sense that there's nothing, you can't really grasp. Whenever I've gone to other countries like in Europe that have an ancient history, there's a feeling of an ancient history. You can feel it. With Australia, it feels as though it was wiped and then it started again. And the only history you get is from nature, really. And I'm sure someone's going to disagree with me there and get really offended, but that's just my opinion. Alright, I've got to go and get a big English breakfast because that's the way to go. I've got to get to my hotel. I'm sure the American tourists go, oh, how quaint. Just kidding. Alright. Well, I guess if you if you recognise this street, you'll know where I am. I think I'm headed in the right
At the
direction.
roundabout, continue
Alright.
straight onto Great
My phone
Pulpy
is still
Street.
talking to me, so just want to show you where I am. See? So that's like a quintessential Bath street. Right. And lots of tourists, everyone leaving because it's checking out their hotels where they're public holidays. It's a classic red post box. And never thought I'd be back here again in this lifetime. Aha. So, there you go. That. Well, I got my full English breakfast. I even got some brown sauce, coffee, black pudding, eggs, bacon. Always needed tomato, mushrooms, bread, coffee. Good. So the town is working up a bit after breakfast. And it's a public holiday here. Bank holiday, I think. Yeah, lovely, very quaint. That's just something tourists say. Very quaint. I'm going to head to the Cotswolds today. Ooh, look at this. Have a look at the desserts. I wonder, rock cake, pasties, Cornish pasties. Right. Saw it.
I mean, people have
We'll head up this way and we'll see where we're headed. Uh-oh, we got maskies. There we are. I can't stop doing my Cornish accent. Oh, well, that was pretty bad. So we have Bath markets. Markets. Very interesting. I see everything's 5 foot off the floor when I'm filming it. Different angle from the other side I was walking from. Beautiful day. Let's head off this way. I'll get done for jaywalking on a long weekend. Beautiful. This stuff tickles my fancy, I tell you what. My best friend, Rani, if you're watching, she gets freaked out by historic buildings. She doesn't like historic buildings. How's that? Might be a bit boring, but you know, just like you're meeting me in real life. Come for a little walk. Unfortunately, all my filming is 5 foot off the ground. But just imagining Beau Brummel walking down these streets with his high collar and cravat and his Wellington boots. Let's have a look. TK Maxx. We've got TK Maxx in Australia. Aha, check that out. And there we are, another one. This must be a ley line, hey? Check that out. Wait, head this way. At the end of High Street, you know, this fella here, and we all know what those turrets and things are. That angle there is the same as the Russian pyramids. 76.3 degrees, something like that. What's the sun look like, eh? And it's interesting that we've got this cathedral here, and on the opposite side we've got the other cathedral, which means this must be a ley line. I'm sure Joanne will tell us more about that. Very interesting. I'm going to go and explore that direction, I think, before I go get my car. Aha. So we've got an obelisk there, and that would be, usually, again, they always seem to place these monuments in these very strategic ley line areas. Very interesting, hey? It's almost like they're harnessing the energy or disrupting it in some way, interfering with it. There's the Abbey, the other side of the Abbey. Lovely summer day. England. Lots of ice cream shops. Yes, they're doing well in the summertime. Let's have a look down here. Fudge factory. Ooh. I saw a big sculpture of a minotaur. I shit you not. A shop with all these big sculptures of minotaurs. I just thought, isn't that funny? Ah, the Cornish are calling me. Fudge factory. Ooh, I might need to get some little gifts for people back home. Very good. Wisteria. Crystal Palace. Look at that gorgeous tree. I wonder how old that is. More sweets. Oh. Everything smells of smoked or cured bacon. I'm not kidding you. It's good smell. It smells amazing. So this is a place that one of my viewers told me to come visit. Sally London's Eating House. What have they got here? Looks very popular. The oldest house in Bath. Okay. Have a look. Line is out the door. Not hungry. I'm not hungry. That's a shame. Ooh, a Sunday roast. I feel like some Yorkshire pudding. Well, that's a bit sad. So this place is really quiet, and the other place, look at that one. Must be very popular with the tourists. Right, so I've just come round. Ooh, Moroccan cuisine, lovely. Okay. Look at that lovely view, just how picturesque. Okay, so I'm gonna go get a few things and then head off to the Cotswolds. So we've got Bath fish and chips, but it's closed. I always find it funny when you've got a shop that sells deep fried heart attack, telling you to look after each other by wearing a mask. Lovely. Lovely view. Heading back to get the car. It all began and ended with the fucking Minotaur. Stuck in traffic. This really sucks, man. Yikes. Long weekend, you know? What else do you expect?